Hey guys, Tom at Snake River Base. We're up here in the classroom instead of down in our normal YouTube area because I wanted to use the whiteboard a little bit, and I want to talk first about separation from objects. I should have worn the other shirt. We have a shirt we use for our tracking courses that on the front says, "Separation is life." First thing I want to do is point out that your primary defense against object strike is always separation. The best way to not hit an object is to be further away from it when your parachute opens. So more separation is always our primary defense against striking an object. Given that, I want to talk a little bit about object separation and how much separation you get at different delays with different forward speeds at exit, and compare some hypothetical different people. I'm going to go through some math really fast because I don't want to take up too much of your time with it. You'll just have to believe me. So over here on this side of the board, what I've done is I've written a table that shows how far you fall in each second of time and how fast you're falling after you exit the object. I have used the metric system because I know a lot of you are not in the United States and therefore you don't understand how to use a proper system of measure. And the metric system is much simpler. Those of you who are used to using American measurement, obviously you can understand the metric system because it's a very simplified system. Those of you who are used to using the metric system will have a lot of trouble with the proper system as used in the US. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the metric system for simplicity. Basically, when you leave the exit point, that's time 0. Let me write time up here. 0 seconds. You are falling at 0 meters per second. You have fallen 0 seconds, and you've fallen a total of 0 meters. After 1 second, your fall rate is 10 meters per second. Your average fall rate during this first second is 5 meters per second, which means during this second you fall 5 seconds. And at the end of this second, you will fall a total of 5 meters. At the end of the second, your fall rate is 20 meters per second. You average 15 meters per second fall rate during this, which means you fell 15 meters during this second, and your total distance fallen is 20 meters. In the same way, 3 seconds, you will have fallen 45 meters. After the end of 4 seconds, you will have fallen 80 meters below the exit point. I'm going to leave that there because that's pretty much our fall distance for slider down jumps. After that, tracking starts to happen and your fall rates change and things are different depending on what you're using. So I'm just going to talk about these first 4 seconds of slider down jumps in this discussion of separation.